Hello everybody and welcome to the Las Vegas Motor Speedway for the third race for 2004 NR2003 season, fresh off of a wild race at Rockingham where it was Rusty Wallace getting his 6th win at Rockingham and locking himself in the playoffs, his first win since 2001, as is Matt Kenseth leading us to the green flag here at Las Vegas alongside the rookie of KASEY Kane, and only a second ever start, has 2 front row starts, doing very good early in his first few career starts. Of course, Kenseth, your 2002 Winston Cup Series champion, trying to get it done here in 04 after a disappointing 2003 campaign. It was ended up with a missed playoffs by being the first driver to miss out because he could not win last season, so he's on a long win streak. Here comes KASEY Kane to the inside for the lead already. The 9 of KASEY Kane, the rookie for Ray Evernham of that number 9 Dodge, looking to take the lead away. Elliott Sadler runs in third. It's Kenseth versus Kane for the lead here in Vegas. 2 young drivers trying to make a name for themselves. They go flying by start-finish line there. The battle continues. It is Kenseth right now narrowly leading over KASEY Kane as they go in through turn 1 and 2 here. Kane on the inside, Kenseth on the outside. Some great racing to start this race. Side-by-side battling at the front of this field between KASEY Kane and Matt Kenseth. Kenseth pulls away. You got Kane in second, Sadler lurking back in third. Here comes Elliott Sadler, the 38 Ford. Ferrari Yates in a second. And now Kane is dropping back. It's Elliott Sadler on the charge. Here comes the 38 Sadler going for the lead. On the inside of Matt Kenseth is Kenseth versus Sadler. Sadler takes the lead on the inside lane away from Matt Kenseth. What a move by Elliott Sadler. He is now taking the lead here in Las Vegas. It has been a long time since his last one. He's trying to get the dub here in Vegas after a very strong start to this race. He's gotten around Matt Kenseth. How about Jamie McMurray fighting Mark Martin for third? Kane's still there in fifth. Of course, McMurray, a second-year driver, looking for that first ever win in the Cup Series third. Kenseth second, but it's Elliott Sadler leading for Robert Yates early here in Las Vegas. But a huge run from Matt Kenseth coming out of turn 4. Kenseth to the inside, side by side. Sadler leads at the line. But a great battle start this race. I'm going to get back underway on lap 65 after a caution has eliminated Dale Jarrett from this race. You're defending, actually no, he won in 2001. Your defending race winner is Michael Waltrip. But yeah, Joe Nemechek and Morgan Shepherd are 1 lap down here, and Dale Jarrett is out of this race. So the 88 of Dale Jarrett, his tough start to the season will continue today with a DNF here in Las Vegas. As Jamie McMurray, though, a sophomore driver, looks at first ever win, now leading here in Vegas. Elliott Sadler still right there in second. Kenseth, Mark Martin, Tony Stewart in the top 5. KASEY Kane still in the back end of the top 10 there in contention. But it looks like Jamie McMurray might drive away here with the early lead in stage 1 and try to get the stage 1 victories. We only got about 10 laps left in this stage. So McMurray will lead here on lap 66, gapping Elliott Sadler. Jamie McMurray's number 42 Haviland Dodge seems to be very fast today. McMurray on rails just driving away from Elliott Sadler right now. It seems like no one can get to him back here. Got the 2 lap cars holding up traffic. That is Morgan Shepherd in the 89 and Joe Nemechek in the 01. Nemechek's had a great start to the season, couple of top 10 finishes, including a top 5. Of course, third place last time out of Rocking. Here comes Mark Martin to the inside, 3 wide. Mark Martin and KASEY Kane, the 6 and the 9, charging right by Morgan Shepherd. They get by Matt Kenseth as well, which is a crucial pass. Kenseth's one of the better cars today, but Martin and Kane both get around him. Now set their sights on chasing down your 2 leaders of McMurray and Sadler. Kenseth just trying to hold off Tony Stewart and clear Morgan Shepherd here, but that 89 is just so slow. That 89 Dodge of Morgan Shepherd, as now Kenseth gets the boot from Tony Stewart right there. He says move it. He gives him the shot that allows Kenseth to clear Morgan Shepherd, but Tony Stewart still charging on the inside lane, still cannot clear Shepherd. Meanwhile, back to the front, Elliott Sadler making a move for the race lead on the inside of McMurray. He has tracked him down and he has made the pass. Elliott Sadler, the lead here in Las Vegas, but on the high side. What a run by Jamie McMurray. Back on the outside, Sadler. They are side by side fighting for the lead with 6 to go. In stage 1 here in Vegas, it's McMurray and Sadler. Who is going to walk away in victory lane today? Both drivers are on long win streaks. McMurray has not won a race in his career. Sadler hasn't won since like 2001. He's leading now as Sadler takes the lead back from Jamie McMurray. How about KASEY Kane charging into third now, trying to steal himself a stage win. Mark Martin lurking there in fourth. He hasn't won since early in 2002. Now on to just 2 laps remaining in stage number 1. It is Sadler leading with KASEY Kane on the inside lane, going for the race lead. That bad fast rookie, and only his second ever start in the NASCAR Cup Series, is charging to the race lead. Here comes KASEY Kane. He is going to take the lead from Elliott Sadler for a moment, but Sadler powers back on the high side with a good momentum on the outside lane. Sadler the lead. Kane still trying to work that inside lane in second, trying to get the stage win away, but cannot quite get him. Sadler clear for the lead, holds off KASEY Kane, who's going to get a decent run here in the back out of turn 4, but cannot quite catch him now. Last lap of stage 1, Elliott Sadler looking for his first stage win of the season, trying to turn that Yates operation around, which has been struggling ever since the beginning of last season. As he tries to bring them to victory lane, of course, you got Kane in second, the rookie, trying to get that 9 car back in contention after Bill Elliott missed the playoffs last season and retired. It's now Sadler down the backstretch through 3 and 4 for the final time here in stage number 1. Looks like he's getting himself a playoff point and 10 stage points here with the stage win. Kane is going to be just short, as is McMurray. It's back to start finish line. Elliott Sadler will hold off Kasey Kahne, and he will win stage 1 in Vegas. That is Kane second, McMurray third, Martin, Kenseth, Labonte, Casey Mears, Stewart, Kurt Busch, Rusty Wallace, the top 10. And now Ricky Craven is out of the race in 41st. Let's get back underway on lap 109. It's now going to be Casey Mears, the second-year driver for Chip Ganassi in the Target Dodge, leading over Steve Park and Kasey Kahne. So some pit strategy shaking up the field, the track position for a lot of our contenders. Right now it is Casey Mears leading, Steve Park second, Kasey Kahne third, Mark Martin fourth, but Kahne and Martin are already making easy work of Steve Park in that outside lane. Got Morgan Shepherd, Joe Nemechek still causing chaos as lap cars. How about Mayfield up here running great inside the top 10 right now? That number 19, a good day for Evernham and his two operated machines today. Behind him, you got Jeff Gordon, Kurt Busch trying to get themselves back into contention. Elliott Sadler still trying to work his way back to the lead. Him and Kenseth, they have lost some track position. Now it is Casey Mears leading here at Vegas. It used to be the Casey and Casey show. Casey Mears leading, Kasey Kahne second, and then Mark Martin lurking there in third, trying to find a way by these two. But it seems the Dodges have the fastest cars out there today with Casey Mears, Kasey Kahne. But here comes Kasey Kahne to the inside of Casey Mears with a lead into 3 and 4. Two young drivers trying to make a mark here in the Cup Series, and Kasey Kahne will power by on the inside to take the lead. But a great run next to the corner for Casey Mears. He'll be back on the outside lane, and once again a great side-by-side battle for lead. Mears and Kahne. Mears leads that lap over Kahne. A great run right there by the Target Dodge of Casey Mears, holding off Kasey Kahne on that outside lane. Of course, Kahne in that number 9 Dodge trying to work his way back on that inside lane. Powers back in the race lead. Kasey Kahne clear for the race lead down the backstretch and slides up in front of Casey Mears. And now Kahne seems to be the most dominant car of the day. Seems to be the fastest out there on the racetrack. He's in the lead and try to bring home a stage 2 victory. Behind him, though, you got Mears lurking on the outside lane. Here comes Casey Mears. What a run on the top side of the racetrack. Casey Mears back to the lead here in Vegas. And now on to just 3 to go in stage 2 as Kahne and Kenseth fight for the lead. But Kenseth coming down pit road, as is Kahne. Both the 9 and the 17 pit stops right before the end of the stage. Kahne and Kenseth come in here, coming to 2 to go on the stage. They both come in for their scheduled stops, which leaves Elliott Sadler out to take the lead and Kurt Busch to be in second. So we are right now in the middle of a green flag cycle right before the stage is ending, which is very dangerous. But a lot of guys can get trapped a lap down and cause some chaos. So Elliott Sadler trying to sweep the stages, currently leading here on lap 163. Stage 2 ends on lap 165. Kurt Busch is running in second. Casey Mears running in third. Kurt having a great run today, trying to get his first win at a track not named California Speedway. So we'll see, but it's still Sadler pulling away here through the corner, getting ready to come in for his scheduled pit stop. And Sadler is in, which means Kurt Busch will inherit the race lead. And now Kurt Busch will lead with 2 to go on the stage. Casey Mears now in second. Seems these are the only two out here who are staying out the distance, trying to make this strategy call. With caution. Caution is out on the racetrack. Saw the caution light flash, so there's been a caution. Something has happened. There's been an incident. We have to find out what has happened here as we watch Kurt Busch roll through the corner. Now we completely see the caution lights all down the backstretch. Something has gone down, and Sterling Marlin's number 40 is completely destroyed. Oh my goodness. As you look here at the 19 of Mayfield, he is destroyed as well. So say, oh no, Ricky Rudd turns Jeremy Mayfield head on into the outside wall. A huge hit there for Mayfield, completely destroying that car. And then he slides down the track, and this is where Sterling Marlin has noted. Ward Burton does a great job avoiding it, but then Sterling Marlin, nowhere to go, is going to pile right here into the back of Mayfield. We'll get to that in a minute. We got to get a quick screenshot here of the crash. Mayfield initially crashed, then we fast forward to when Marlin comes in here. You see right here, nowhere to go, trying to avoid, but Johnny Benson's there, and Sterling slams the back of Jeremy Mayfield. Both of those guys destroyed. Tough for Sterling Marlin. He was having a decent run, same as Mayfield. Leffler narrowly avoids. Now we're going to get a full replay of the incident. Just Mayfield turned head on to the wall there by the 21 of Ricky Rudd, and then he just slides down the track to get absolutely pummeled here by Sterling Marlin trying to avoid. And boom, that is it for Sterling Marlin. His day is done. Mayfield's day is done. And Kurt Busch, because of that, the stage is going to end under caution. So Kurt Busch is going to be your stage 2 winner here in Las Vegas. He will get the playoff point. Then it looks like it's going to be Casey Mears second. All the rest of the order is all jumbled up. So now we move on to 4 to go. Caution is out. Casey Mears in the lead over Kasey Kahne. They're racing back to the line. But the caution is out, which means this race is likely going to end. under yellow with Casey Mears in the lead and getting the wins. Here we are, final lap here at Vegas. The white flag was McKenna on bank under caution. The pace car leading the field back to take the caution flag and the checkered flag. And it looks like Casey Mears for Chip Ganassi Racing is going to get his first ever Nextel Cup Series victory here in Las Vegas and punch his ticket in the playoffs. Our first so-called upset candidate of the season punch his ticket to the playoffs. So Casey Mears upsets Kasey Kahne here in Las Vegas. As Kasey Kahne is the dominant car of the day. He's led the most laps, has the fastest lap, but in the end he will end up finishing second, as it will be Casey Mears earning his first career win and getting that 41 car back in victory lane. The last time won was with Jimmy Spencer, I believe, in 2002 at Daytona. But it is Casey Mears' first career win at Las Vegas. Kasey Kahne, your runner-up, career best finish for him. Kenseth third, Kurt Busch fourth. Then you're going to have Bobby Labonte running out your top five. Then it will be Mark Martin in sixth. Then it will be Rusty Wallace in seventh. Then you'll have Jeff Burton 8th, Ryan Newman 9th, and Terry Labonte runs their top 10. As Jamie McMurray is blowing up on the inside of the racetrack. That engine's expired, and tough finish for him. Not the way he wanted. But in the end is Casey Mears getting his first career win here today at the Las Vegas Motor Speedway and joining Rusty Wallace and Kevin Harvick in the playoffs. See the race results on the left side of your screen. DNS there for Stewart and Souther. Souther, one of the best cars all day. And we'll see the updated playoff grid momentarily. Time to update playoff grid. Of course, Casey Mears slots in second. Casey Mears is actually your points leader after 3 races. So Mears leading the points in the playoffs with Rusty Wallace and Kevin Harvick. Then currently in on points, you have Johnny Sauter, Joe Nemechek, Ryan Newman, Brian Vickers, Brendan Gaughan, Jimmy Johnson, Matt Kenseth, Scott Riggs, Tony Stewart, Robbie Gordon, Johnny Benson, Jamie McMurray, and Tony Raines. But the first 5 drivers out, all by within 10 points. You got Kurt Busch, Terry Labonte, Bobby Labonte, Ricky Rudd, and Kasey Kahne. So until the next episode from the Phoenix Raceway, I hope you all have a good one.